You're more important than you understand.
There is something
Different about her.
Access granted. Welcome, Jackson Cave. maintenance.
Without context, all that awaits you is confusion and hurt. You're making a grave mistake.
All this time, we've been lying to everyone? What are we actually doing?
What do you mean, creatures?
No, this can't be real.
Do you remember yet?
So many lives have been lost that just didn't need to. And most of them innocent. No one deserved any of this. We did everything for you.
Code Violet is an upcoming cinematic third-person action horror game developed by Team Kill Media, scheduled to launch exclusively for PlayStation 5 on November 14th, 2025. Set in the 25th century, the game paints a bleak vision of the future where humanity is on the brink of extinction due to global infertility caused by environmental collapse, genetic degradation, and decades of failed bioengineering experiments. In response, a secretive trans-governmental body known as the Continuance Accord, initiates the controversial Aion Protocol, a time travel operation designed to abduct healthy women from Earth's past in order to serve as surrogates and gene donors for the dwindling human population. Players assume the role of Violet Sinclair, a 29-year-old woman from the early 21st century who is abruptly taken from her timeline and awakened aboard the Trappist 1E orbital colony, an isolated bioengineering research facility in deep space. What begins as a disorienting mystery soon descends into survival horror as a facility-wide evacuation spirals out of control and Violet finds herself caught in the chaos of a mass containment breach. The colony, previously dedicated to radical genetics and cross-species replication, becomes a war zone of failed experiments. Rampaging dinosaurs resurrected through genetic cloning, hyper-aggressive security automatons with corrupted protocols, and deranged survivors driven mad by isolation and trauma. The narrative is tightly woven through environmental storytelling, holographic logs, and cinematic cutscenes, offering players a slow-burning, psychological horror experience that escalates into full-on terror. Team Kill Media has emphasized the blend of creature horror, conspiracy thriller, and philosophical sci-fi, with themes touching on bioethics, temporal causality, identity, and control. Throughout the 10 to 14-hour single-player campaign, players must navigate a mixture of stealth encounters, melee and ranged combat, survival mechanics including limited ammo, scavenging for food and crafting supplies, and logic-based environmental puzzles, designed to simulate problem-solving under duress. Violet isn't a soldier. She's an ordinary woman forced to adapt, meaning players must be cautious, inventive, and strategic to survive. Built using Unreal Engine 5, Code Violet delivers cutting-edge visuals with full ray-traced lighting, global illumination, high-poly character models, and a detailed animation system utilizing performance-captured facial and body movements for all principal characters. The PS5 version is fully optimized to leverage the console's hardware, incorporating Trappist 3D audio tech for spatial awareness, DualSense haptic feedback to reflect everything from a heartbeat to the recoil of weapons, and adaptive triggers that change tension based on weapon resistance or contextual actions like holding breath or forcing open sealed doors. The environments, ranging from sterile cryogenic labs to neon-soaked jungle biodomes and submerged AI chambers, create a deeply atmospheric and oppressive backdrop with seamless transitions and almost no loading times thanks to the PS5's SSD. Team Kill Media, best known for their cosmic horror shooter Quantum Error, has emphasized that Code Violet will remain a PS5 exclusive, and they have no plans to release it on PC. The studio cited concerns over potential modding, particularly in the realm of character alterations, nudity mods, or AI voice swaps, which they argue could undermine the integrity of the story, the performances of the voice actors, and the narrative tone. According to recent interviews and developer commentary from summer 2025 previews, Team Kill's internal philosophy for Code Violet is that it be experienced as a carefully controlled, auteur-driven vision similar to games like Hellblade or Dead Space. They've collaborated with several actors using full performance capture, and even facial scans were tightly curated to ensure the look and emotional depth of each scene lands as intended. The game will be released in two versions, the Standard Edition, $49.99, and a Digital Deluxe Edition, $59.99, which includes exclusive cosmetics for Violet, such as alternate outfits based on in-universe lore, a digital art book featuring concept art and behind-the-scenes notes from the dev team, the official soundtrack composed by Gavin Lays, known for atmospheric synth and orchestral horror scores, and a themed PS5 avatar pack. Pre-orders are currently open via the PlayStation Store, and those who pre-order will receive an in-game bonus item pack, including a flashlight mod, a medical override tool, and a unique weapon skin. There are no physical or collector's editions announced at this time, and no multiplayer or live service component. Team Kill has confirmed the game is single-player only with no microtransactions or post-launch expansions planned. Now you can enjoy the screenshots without any interruption. Enjoy!